You're H, yeah. I'd just like to show you how to make my butter pie soup today. Here's all the ingredients, locally sourced from Preston. You get them onions chopped up, nice hot pan, bit of butter, bit of oil in it. Get your potatoes prepped while your onions are cooking. Wait until them onions are nice and golden brown before you start doing anything. Give them a little stir, look at that. Not very good filming, but I'm not a videographer by any stretch of the imagination. This soup itself is actually quite popular in certain parts of Preston, especially in Grimsby, at the Plough, where it originated, and it took off, ended up on BBC Radio Lancashire. Me and the other chef called Anthony Barton, known as Tom. Anyway, we'll crack on and get them spuds in pan. Make sure you got butter handy, because you need to carry on adding butter all the way through this, or it won't be a butter pie soup now, would it? And you get them spuds in the pan. Adjust the heat. You want it on a medium heat, and then you just start getting them potatoes all covered in that lovely butter. You stir it. Get your chives and your onions chops ready to incorporate them into the soup. You only add them in after the potatoes have started going brown. Now that's a pivotal part of this soup, the potatoes going brown. It gives it the pastry taste of the butter pie, You slowly start adding the milk. You only half fill it, just so there's still bits of the potatoes poking out the top. Give it a stir. Make sure you get it up to the point where you start seeing a little bit of movement on the top, so the milk's got to a good temperature. When you get to that point, you want to start adding the rest of the milk. Here it comes. There she goes. While you're letting that... Oh, no. Here it goes. Right, so after you've done that, you need to start thinking about your other potatoes, your little baby news. Now, you can use normal potatoes for this, but I like using these because they're a little softer, a little sweeter, a little treat for you. You don't know they're going to be in the soup. That's me indicating that one nearly took my finger off a couple of times. But, that's what you get for peeling such small potatoes. Dice them up. Cat's in the pan cupboard. Not a care in the world. Blanch them off. You don't want to overdo them. You don't want them falling apart. You just want your knife to go through them. You don't add them yet. You wait until these potatoes, you can crush them with the back of the spoon against the pan. As you can see there, they were crushing quite nicely. And give it a little stir. Look at that. Yeah. Beautiful. Get your trusty stick blender. Now, I always try and use a metal one, because I've had problems with plastic ones before, where they've melted and ruined what I was doing. Incorporate, season to taste. Make sure you are tasting it along the way, because as my first ever head chef said to me, with anything with potatoes in, you season it until you feel like you've over-seasoned it, and then you season it some more. Now, with the black pepper, my pepper mill here is really doing no work at all, so I'll probably just cut until you actually see a decent amount of black pepper in that soup, and you want a fair amount. There it is. And then you just incorporate that in. A nice little stir. Look at that. Look at viscosity in the city. Lovely. That's absolute fire. Now at this point you want to start adding like more butter or more pepper. Clearly did it to taste, and obviously added more pepper, but you want to start adding more butter, probably another 200 grams. You're looking at about 500 grams 500 grams per 5 litres, so 100 grams a litre. And then you've added the cream as well, which I've totally skipped for whatever reason. Then you add the sliced potatoes that you've blanched off, mix them through. And bosh, there's your butter pie soup. Jobs are spudding.